So those of you who are just joining in, we're gonna start with legs up. Either a bolster, if you don't have a bolster, pillows can work. If you have an extra yoga mat, you can roll that and then put maybe a pillow underneath it and place it this way and throw a blanket on it. Have a blanket or two, a blindfold for the end of class, or a washcloth folded in three, or a small towel that you can lay on your eyes. And we're gonna start with, if you don't have sturdy pillows, you can always use a chair to bring your legs up. And then lowering down gently. You can use a blanket, a heavy blanket. You can wrap something heavy inside of your blanket. We're gonna place it on the hips, just like this, for extra grounding. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Let the shoulders soften. Take a deep, deep inhale to the nose. Exhale, side out to the mouth. 2 more breaths just like that. Inhaling fully. Exhale, side out to the mouth. Inhaling. Exhale. Now let the breath just become softer. Start bringing your awareness to all the spots touching the earth and the bolster or pillow or whatever's supporting your legs. See if you can release a little bit more in these areas, just letting them be heavy. And then gently start bringing your awareness to your breath. Inhaling deeply. Feel the breath moving upward, the navel area expand. Breathe into the ribs expand outward, the chest fills up. And then gently as you exhale, the chest drops, the ribs cinch together, the navel squeezes in and up towards the spine. Inhaling fully. Exhaling deeply. Just allowing yourself to be fully present. Arriving here in this moment. And if the mind starts wandering, just keep pulling yourself back into this moment. Deep, deep inhale. Deep, deep exhales. Allowing ourselves to be present. Allowing ourselves to watch as thoughts rise. Acknowledge them. And then make the choice to let them drift away like clouds, instead of getting pulled away with them, which does nothing for us really, but have us worry and stress and raise anxiety. When we practice being present, we're practicing staying grounded. When we're more grounded and we're faced by challenges, we're able to think clearer. We're able to act from a space where we're more centered. And that allows us to, instead of getting sucked into the being the victim, to stand strong, to weigh our options, to figure out solutions. So taking a moment to set an intention for tonight's class. Practicing being present in the moment. Being aware when you're drifting away. Practicing pulling back. Practicing staying grounded and centered. And then gently on the next inhale, reach the arms above the head, nice and low. We're going to grab opposite wrists, forearms or elbows. Try to release the elbows all the way down to the floor, and if you can't get there, just let them weigh heavy. Zip your legs together, press the inner sides of your feet together, the inner sides of the big toes. Point your toes as much as you can. Engage the navel area. Inhaling fully. Exhale, feel the whole body lengthening. Inhaling deeply. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more full round of breath. And then gently on the next exhale, softly start releasing the hands, sliding the hands down towards the hips. Soften through the feet. Inhale, reach both arms up. And then slowly on the exhale, palms facing towards the ceiling. We're going to slide the hands down without touching the earth so that the arms are hovering and they might feel really heavy. Inhale, reach the arms nice and long, framing the ears, keep the shoulders up. On the exhale, keep the palms facing the ceiling as we slide the hands down towards the hips. Inhaling, fully reaching up. Exhale, palms towards the ceiling and start bringing the hands down towards the hips. We're going to do this 3 more times. You have the option to keep moving this way, or on the inhale, once you get all the way up, hold the breath here, hold, and then exhale and release downward. 2 more rounds. Feel any heaviness or tightness in the shoulders. Breathe into it. As you exhale, start allowing that to start releasing. And then on the next one, we're going to start moving in a different direction. So just release the hands to the floor for a moment. Take a full deep inhale. Exhale, slide out to the mat. And then gently lift the arms nice and long off the floor. Spread the fingers wide. Palms facing the ceiling. On the inhale, start spreading the arms out into a T. Reaching all the way up to frame the ears. Keep those shoulders soft. You can hold the breath here and hold the arms here, or as you exhale, reaching the hands up towards the ceiling and then releasing them towards the hips without touching the floor, because we're going to inhale, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Lift it up. Option to hold or exhale and start releasing the hands up towards the ceiling and down. You got 4 more nice long deep breaths just like this. Inhale, sliding upward, parallel to the floor, out into a T, and then reaching up to frame the ear. Exhale, hands reach up towards the ceiling, and then release down towards the hips, palms facing up. Inhaling deeply. You got 2 more to go. Some of you might be holding that retaining breath at the top before exhaling and releasing. You might start feeling tingling in the palms of the hands. And then gently on that last one, on the exhale, release the hands completely next to the hips. Take a full deep inhale here. Deep, deep exhale, slide out to the mat, let it go. And gently, we're going to remove that. If you have a blanket or something weighted on your hips, move it to the side. Bring the hands next to the hips, palms facing down. On the inhale, gently point the toes. And inhale, lift that right leg up. Hold here. Exhale, lower down gently. And just keep it hovering. Don't touch whatever was supporting you. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, softly lowering down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, softly lowering down. Keep the toes pointed. 2 more. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lower down without touching the pillow or bolster. We got 1 more. Deep inhale. Exhale. Lower down and release fully. And then inhale, gently lift the left leg up, point the toes. Exhale, lower down without touching the ground, the pillow. Inhale. Exhale, just feel the movement coming out of the hip. Inhaling deeply, lift up, point the toes towards the ceiling. Exhale, gently lower down. Inhaling. Exhale, keep pointing to the toes. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale. And then gently inhale, reach that right leg up once again. And we're going to wrap our hands at the back of the upper leg and just gently start rolling through the ankle. If you don't feel like you have the room here, you can always bend the knee a little bit to bring the upper leg closer and then just keep rolling to the end. Keep the eyes gently closed, just feel. And then rolling in the opposite direction. And gently on the next exhale, release that foot down. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Clasp the hands at the back of the upper leg and start rolling through that ankle. Feel any tension, any tightness coming in that ankle, breathe into it. And then gently rolling the opposite way. 2 more breaths. And then softly release on the exhale. Inhale, reach the arms above the head, nice and long. Exhale, hug both knees into the chest and gently rock from side to side. Moving slow, massaging the spine. Taking 2 more nice long deep breaths. And gently on the next exhale, releasing completely over toward the right side. Press the hands onto the floor and softly we'll make our way back up to a seat. Spine nice and long. Inhale deeply, reach both arms out and up. Shoulders soft. Exhale, we'll take a gentle twist over towards the right side. Square the whole torso. Lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Feel the sit bones pressing and engaging. Engage your root, engage your navel area in. Let the knees drop down towards the ground without putting pressure with your hand. Just use your hips. Feel the breath moving fully from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. And then exhaling deeply from the crown of the head to the very, very base of the spine. Inhale deeply, reach both arms out and up, fingertips touch. Exhale, gently take a twist over to the opposite side. Again, ground from the sit bones up. Feel the very base of your tailbone, lengthening towards the earth. Inhale fully from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Exhaling from the crown of the head to the very, very base of the spine. 1 more full round of breath. And then gently on the next inhale, reaching both arms out and up, fingertips touch. And we're going to start gently releasing from the hips forward, coming to a seated forward fold. You want to really press through both sit bones. Spine is long, so we're not collapsing and rounding here. Really lengthen. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, maybe you release a little bit more forward. You got 2 more nice long deep breaths. Inhaling fully. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Very, very gently on the next inhale, stacking 1 vertebrae at a time. Arms out and up. Fingertips up. Exhale, hands to the center of the chest. We'll gently switch the cross of the legs. Inhaling fully, reach both arms out and up. Fingertips up. Exhale, lengthening forward once again. Press through the sit bones. Really lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Inhaling deeply. Exhale. Keep releasing from the sit bones to the crown of the head. Spine nice and long. Inhale fully. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. One more full round of breath. Very, very gently on the next inhale, stacking 1 vertebrae at a time as you lift up. Reach the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the center of the chest. We'll take 3 full rounds of breath here. Feel the breath moving from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Breath expanding to the navel, the ribs, the chest, all the way up into the back of your shoulders and the sides of your neck. As you exhale, that exhale washing over you. Inhale fully. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. And we're going to move into some breath work. So we're going to start with alternate nose breathing. I think most of you are familiar with it. We're going to use the pointer finger and middle finger between the eyebrows or fold it down. You'll be using the right thumb to close the right nostril or the right ring finger to close the left nostril. So take a full deep inhale first. Exhale to the nose. And then bring the right thumb to the right nostril, inhaling to the left. Right ring finger closes the left nostril, hold. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Close and hold. Exhaling left. Inhaling left. Close and hold. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Close and hold. Exhaling left. Inhaling left. Close and hold. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Close and hold. Exhaling left. Taking 2 more rounds at your own pace, keeping each inhale and exhale as even as possible. There's no rush. Stay with the breath. Once you get to that last round, you're going to finish off with an exhale through the left nostril. And then gently release both hands down. Take a full deep inhale from the very base of the spine to the crown of the head. Exhaling from the crown of the head to the very, very base of the spine. And we're going to move into another breathing exercise, which is really good for the lungs. And it consists of inhaling to the nose. You're going to inhale fully. So we're using the navel area, the ribs, and the chest, breathing all the way, moving upward. And then you hold. And on the exhale, we're going to break it in 3 little puffs. or 3 long puffs through the lips. And you're not puffing the cheeks, you're just puffing your lips, and it goes pause. So it's inhale, hold, and then through the lips, a puff, another puff, another puff to finish off the complete deep exhale. So we're going to do 8 full rounds, sitting up nice and tall. If you're not comfortable, I should have mentioned before, if you're not comfortable seated on the floor like this, you can always grab a blanket or a pillow underneath. It helps to lengthen the lower back. Just taking a full deep inhale here. Deep exhale to the nose. And then inhaling to the nose. Full, deep, deep, deep inhale. Hold. And then preparing for those 3 soft puffs. Inhaling. Hold. Those of you who have the locks in their practice, you're engaging the root, the navel, and the throat when you retain the breath. And then, and that last puff might be longer because you want to exhale fully. 6 more at your own pace. If you want to make the retention longer, please feel free to do so. As long as there's no uncontrolled high blood pressure when it comes to retention. Otherwise, please keep it very mild. You should have about 2 more rounds. Full deep inhale. Retain. And puffs. Once you get through that last round, coming back to 3 full breaths, inhaling from the very base of the spine to the crown of the head. Exhaling from the crown of the head to the very, very base of the spine. Taking 2 more full rounds just like that. Gently on the next inhale, arms out and up, fingertips touch. We'll take another twist, twisting over to the left side first this time. Inhaling center. Exhaling over to the right. Inhaling center. Exhale, hands to the center of the chest, and we're gonna extend the right leg out. Left foot comes in towards the right hip crease, flex the left toes. Inhale, reach both arms out and up. And then gently on the exhale, lengthening forward. So if you find it hard to lengthen forward here, you can use a prop, you can use anything that looks like blocks as an extension of your hands. You can use the pillow that you were using, anything that helps you to create length through the back body. Upper back. We're going to hold here for 5 nice long deep breaths. Inhaling fully from the heel to the hip, right heel to the right hip. Exhaling, releasing from the hips to the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. One more deep, deep inhale. Really lengthen from that heel to the hip. Exhale, releasing from the hip to the crown of the head. And then gently on the next inhale, stacking one vertebrae at a time, really round through the spine as we lift up, reach the arms out and up, fingertips touch. Exhaling, gently release that right forearm onto that right shin. On the next inhale, reach the left arm nice and long, pointing fingers pointing towards the ceiling. See if you can guide the left knee down to the floor a little bit more. Flex the right toes, lengthen between the right hip and the right armpit, and then on the exhale, gently start releasing that the left arm over towards the right. Deep breaths. There's this nice deep stretch coming out from that left side. You got 2 more breaths here. Inhale fully. Keep guiding the left shoulder back. The stack above the right, keep creating length from the hips to the armpits. Stay with the breath. Deep full inhales. Exhale. 1 more. And then gently on the next inhale, reach it up nice and long. Exhale, release that left hand on the outer side of that left hip. On the next inhale, reach the right arm up, and we're going to press the hips up. We're going to move with the breath. Keep. Exhale. Drop those hips down, circle the hand. Inhale, reach it up. Frame the right ear, press those hips forward. Chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hips down. 2 more, make it like a dance. Let the breath create the movement. Exhale. Gently release both legs down, and we're going to switch to the opposite side. You can bring both feet on the floor and windshield wiper a couple of times before we release onto the left side. Feel maybe the difference from one side to the other. Feel any tension or tightness that's coming up. Breathe into it. And then extending that left leg out. Inhaling nice and long. Flex the toes. Lift and lengthen. Arms out and up. Exhale, gently start releasing forward. Again, if you need anything to help you keep the spine long, any props, place the hands on them, create that length. Maybe you're here. Maybe there's room to keep releasing further down. Stay with the breath. Inhaling fully. Exhale. Inhaling. Keep pressing both sit bones down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Deep, deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhaling, keep lengthening. Exhale. And then gently start rounding on the inhale, stacking 1 vertebrae at a time as we lift up. Fill up completely with that breath. On the exhale, release the left forearm onto that left shin. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Try to stack the shoulders, open up to the collarbones. Feel the length coming out from that left hip to that left armpit. Breathe. On the next exhale, keep that left foot flexed. Release that hand to frame the right hand to frame the right ear. Press that right shoulder back. Breathe. Feel the length coming out from the lower back. Inhale fully. Keep lengthening. Deep stretch through that right side of your body. Keep guiding the right knee down. 1 more full round of breath. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, release that right hand behind that right hip. On the next inhale, sweep that left arm, reach it up. Press those hip bones forward. Exhale, release. 3 more like a dance. Make it soft. Make it fluid. Inhale fully. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more deep, deep inhale. Deep, deep exhale. Gently release. Bring both hands behind. Bend your knees. Flex from windshield wiper from side to side. Inhaling center. Exhale. Inhaling center. Exhale to the opposite side. And we're gonna make our way onto all fours. You can use a blanket if you have something heavy in it. Don't forget to remove it. Placing a blanket under the knees or anything that you have handy, towel is always good for extra padding for the knees. Spread the fingers wide. You want your wrists, elbows, shoulders stacked. The eye, the elbow is facing forward. So this part facing the middle finger. Knees are hip width distance apart. Inhale, lifting up. We're gonna come into our cow pose. So you're rolling your heart forward, gaze slightly up, tailbone up towards the ceiling, navel towards the floor. On the exhale, press strongly through the fingertips. So press those fingertips down. You'll see your nails becoming a little white. Chin towards the chest, drop the tailbone, feel the space between the shoulders opening up. We're gonna take 4 more like that. Inhaling deeply, lift it up into your cow. Exhale, rounding into your cat. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Deep, deep inhale. Deep, deep exhale. Inhaling, see if you can find a little bit more space to expand into. Exhale, round, 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 round. And then gently inhale, come to neutral spine. On the exhale, softly press back. We're gonna come into child's pose. You're pressing your sit bones towards your heels. Walk your hands forward. If you have the room, release the forehead on the floor. Maybe you find complete stillness here and you're focusing on directing the breath into the back of your shoulders and the back of your ribs, or you create gentle movement, swaying the hips from side to side. Find a couple more breaths to play with. And then gently on the next inhale, slowly lifting up, coming up to a seat. On the exhale, we're gonna not seat, tabletop. On the exhale, curl your toes under, coming to our first downward facing dog. Adjust your feet as needed. Your feet should be hip width distance apart. If you're not sure on how much space there should be between your feet and your hands, you should be able to come into plank. And it's a nice, long, solid plank. Shoulders just slightly past the wrists and the heels are pressing back. And come back into your downward dog. Pedaling it out, bending one knee at a time. Move with the breath. Strong through the hands, press through those fingertips. Inhale fully. Exhale. 2 more breaths. And then gently we're gonna walk feet to hands. If that feels like it's too much or not, you don't have the space to do that, you can walk your hands to your feet. Gently release into a forward fold. If your hands don't come to the floor, just bend your knees as much as you need to. You can also grab a pillow or whatever props you have around. Breathe here. Inhale. Feel the breath moving from the heels all the way up to the tailbone. Roll the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And then gently inhale, bring your hands to your shins just below your knees. Really lengthen through the spine. Keep shifting the weight into the ball of the feet. Exhale, fold. 1 more, inhale deeply. Exhale, fold. Soft knees, gently on the inhale, start lifting up, reach the arms out and up. Fingertips touch. Exhale, hands to the center of the chest. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. We're gonna do some sun breaths. Try to keep your eyes closed as you exhale. Gently hinge from the hips, knees gently bend to protect the lower back. Fold. Inhale, neutral spine. Lengthen the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Soft knees lifting up, reach the arms out and up. Anyone with osteoporosis or any issues with the spine, when we fold forward, you can always fold in neutral spine. Exhale, hands to the center of the chest. Inhale, reach it up, arms out and up, fingertips touch. Shoulders soft. As you exhale, hinging, fold from the hips. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hold or fold. Soft knees lifting up, arms out and up, moving slow, stacking one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, hands to the center of the chest. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, gently bend to the knees, forward. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hold here or fold completely. Again, one more time, lifting up, super mindfully, feel the feet grounding. This time we're gonna keep lifting and lifting. Come onto the ball of the feet, or maybe just lift the heels light. Hold, and then exhale, release down. Inhale, arms sweep around the hips, just like we did when we were laying on the floor. Fingertips touch above the head, and then lift up onto the ball of the feet. If you can, find a pause. I have no balance tonight. And then slowly exhale, release hands to the center of the chest and heels to the floor. Inhale, sweep past the hips, arms out and up. Lift it up, high up. Find a spot to focus on, pause. Exhale, hands lower down as you slowly release down to the heels. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling, sweep it up. Find a spot to focus on so you can find that balance at the top. Pause. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms past the hips, lift it up. Start lifting up onto the ball of the feet. Try to press with all the parts of the ball of the foot, from the big toe to the pinky toe, and then gently hold. Exhale, slowly release down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, gently hinge from the hips, fold. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hands to the floor. We're gonna step one foot back, then the other foot back. Release the knees to the ground, release the top of the feet, softly lowering down into cobra. So elbows are tucked in, drop the chin forward, slide the chest, lift up through the heart. Exhale into your child's pose. Taking 3 more nice long deep breaths in child's pose. Inhale fully. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Gently on the next inhale, coming up onto all fours. Exhale fully here, so tabletop. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Up all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread it through. So you're gonna reach that right arm from underneath through the left arm. Drop your right shoulder down, drop your right ear down. On the next inhale, slowly start walking your left hand forward. Guide the left hip down. Press with everything on that right arm into the earth. Feel that left shoulder stacking back and up. Your gaze can go all the way up towards the ceiling if you have the space in the shoulders and the neck. Keep guiding that left hip back. There's a deep stretch from the pinky finger to the left hip. There's a deep stretch to the outer side of your right shoulder. Find your breath. And then gently on the next exhale, slide that left hand underneath that left shoulder. Inhale, peel the right arm open, reach up for the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread it through. Drop the shoulder, drop the ear. Inhale, softly walk the right hand forward. Press to the fingertips, find that deep stretch from the pinky finger all the way down to the hip by guiding that right hip back. Press strongly with everything in that left arm. See if you can stack the right shoulder
a little bit more onto the left by guiding it back and up. Maybe your gaze is all the way up towards the ceiling. Breathe, keep guiding that right hip back. 2 more breaths. Inhaling fully. Exhale. Inhale. Gently on the exhale, softly walk your right hand underneath that right shoulder. Press strongly to the right hand. Inhale, lift up to that left arm. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, lift up to your heart. Coming into our cow pose, roll the tailbone up, and then exhale back into your cat. Taking 4 more rounds at your own pace. Maybe there's a difference from the beginning of class till now, from when we first did cat cow till now. Feel the spine moving. Feel the breath moving through your body. Acknowledge if there's still any tension or tightness lingering anywhere. Breathe into it. Create whatever movement. Maybe it's a wiggle through the hips. Maybe it's circular motions through the shoulders. Maybe it's circling through the ribs if that's what your body's calling for. Take it. Doesn't have to be what I said. Just has to be what your body needs. As long as you're keeping yourself safe. Inhale fully. And then gently, one more deep exhale. We're gonna hold around this, and then start pressing your sit bones back, coming into our downward dog. Hold, press through the fingertips, lift the palms off the floor, keep rounding. You're gonna find a spot where you can't go anymore. Breathe into that. One more. And then gently release the roundness, let the sit bones lower down, walk the hands forward, release the forehead on the floor if you have the room to do that. Maybe turn the palms up towards the ceiling, getting deeper into the shoulders. 2 nice long deep breaths here. Inhale fully into the back body. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Very, very gently, very softly, lifting up. Reach the arms out and up. Press through the feet, so we're going to bring the hips above the knees. You're lifting up. Keep reaching the arms out and up. Fingertips touch. Lift up to the chest. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let the sit bones drop towards the heels. Release the hands towards your heels, forehead to the floor. We're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale, softly lifting up. Rounding through the spine, hips stack above the knees, then shoulders above the hips, then fingertips touch above the head. And as you exhale, start lowering down, pressing the sit bones towards the heels, arms wrap around the heels or the feet, forehead to the floor. 2 more at your own pace. Move as slow as you can. Use that breath. And then gently on that last exhale, releasing fully into that child's pose. Let the shoulders be soft, hips heavy. Taking a couple of breaths here. Let yourself revisit the intention set in the beginning of class. Allowing ourselves to be present, to be in our body, to feel what comes up, to feel when anxiety is rising, so we can pull back, find our breath and ground, get centered. So we can operate from this space of groundness rather than from a space of overwhelmingness or fear. Taking 1 more full round of breath in child's pose. Exhale. And then softly coming out of child's pose, we're going to come onto our backs. We're going to bring our heels close to the hips, palms down on the outer side of the hips. I'm going to give everybody a moment to get there.
Now on the next available inhale, we're going to lift the hips up, and we're going to shift the hips over to the right side, and then drop them. And then bring your knees towards your chest, and then drop them to the left. And we're coming into a twist. You want your arms open into a T. You want the crown, if you look down at your spine, at your tailbone should be stacked below the crown of your head. And if you're not there, just adjust. Take a couple of breaths here. You can use your left hand, bring it to the right hip, and then take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, gently press and slide down towards the back of the knee, giving yourself a deeper stretch. Just being mindful, as long as there's no pinching pain, stay with it. Maybe do that 2 more times. Inhale, slide it back up to the hip. On the exhale, slide it down. Inhaling and exhale. Softly coming back to center. Feet on the ground, hands next to the hips. Inhale, lift those hips up high. Exhale, scoot them over to the left side. Bring your knees towards your chest and let them drop over to the right. Arms open in a T. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, make sure that the spine is nice and long. If you took it on the other side, bring the right hand across to the left hip, inhale fully. And then gently on the exhale, slide the hand down towards the back of the knee, getting a nice deep stretch here. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Softly coming back to center. Inhaling. Allowing the spine to lengthen. If there's anything you'd like to take, maybe hugging the knees into the chest, rocking from side to side, maybe happy baby, or either grasping the outer side of the feet, knees coming towards the armpits, feet towards the ceiling. Your tailbone is flat on the floor. If your tailbone is lifting up, then slide your hands down to your shins as far as you need to go, maybe even the back of your thighs to flatten the tailbone. And then find a couple of breaths here. And then when ready, we're going to make our way into Shavasana. That can be with the legs up, just like we started class. It can be flat on the floor. If you have that eye pillow, you can cover your eyes. If you have the lights on, maybe shut off the lights. Getting super comfortable. If you're laying flat on the floor, maybe find something, a blanket or a pillow to place at the back of your knees to support your knees, allowing your whole body to start fully softening and relaxing. Allowing the lower back to soften. Start coming to your breath. Deep, deep inhales. Deep exhales. Start bringing your awareness to all the parts in your body, either touching the earth or the pillow or bolster that might be supporting you. Take a full deep, deep inhale to the nose. Deep exhale to the nose. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling deeply. Whole body soft and completely relaxed. Take one more deep inhale to the nose. Exhale, slide out to the mouth, let it all go. Without creating any movement, gently bring your awareness to the tip of your right fingers. Let the right fingers become soft. The right hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulders soft and relaxed. Right armpit, right side of your torso, space between each right rib soft. Right hip, upper leg, knee, back of the knee, shin, bone soft, calf muscles soft, ankle, foot, right toe soft. Gently shift your awareness to the tip of your left finger. Let them soften. Hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulders soft. Left armpit soft. Side of your torso, space between each left rib soft and relaxed. Hip, upper leg, knee, back of the knee, shin bone, calf muscles, ankle, foot, all 5 left toes, soft and relaxed. Your lower back, mid back, space between the shoulder blades, top of your shoulders soft. Navel area, mid of your torso, center of your chest, soft and relaxed. The neck soft, tip of the chin soft, your jaw muscles soft and completely unclenched. Behind your ears softened. The skin on your scalp soft. Skin on your forehead soft. Eyebrows around the eyes soft. Your cheeks soft. Lips soft and relaxed. Inner sides of your mouth. Inner sides of your throat. Inner sides of your nostrils. Tip of the nose. Whole entire nose soft. Eyelids heavy. Eyeballs sinking deep into the back of the skull. Space between the eyebrows soft and completely relaxed. Your whole entire body, your whole body, from the crown of your head to the tip of your fingers, to the tip of your toes. Soft, relaxed, melting away. Your whole body, warm, relaxed, sinking deeper and deeper onto the earth. Gently start bringing your awareness to the very base of your spine, your root chakra, the chakra of belonging. Start visualizing a red spinning wheel, bright red spinning wheel in this area. As you inhale, let it soften and expand. Allowing this area, allowing your root to fully nourish and take what it needs. Red light spinning around the very, very base of your spine, expanding, growing, nourishing your root chakra. Gently start bringing your awareness upward towards the belly button, just below the belly button. Your chakra that holds your emotional intelligence, your choice, your creativity. Imagine, visualize a beautiful orange bright wheel spinning in this area. As you inhale deeply, this area, this orange light expanding, softening. Allowing this orange spinning light to fill you up, bringing balance, emotional power, and motivation. Gently moving upward, just below the breastbone, coming to our solar plexus, your personal power. Visualize a bright yellow, the color of the sun, spinning in this area. As you inhale into it, allowing it to soften and expand, filling you up. Soak in the light of the sun, allowing this light, bright yellow light, to bring in balance. Now gently moving upwards to the center of your chest, your heart chakra. Chakra of self-development and unconditional love. Visualize a green spiraling light. As you inhale into it, allow it to soften and expand. Allowing it to nourish your heart chakra. Inviting this green light to sink in, fill you up, coming in deeper and deeper. Allowing for healing, for forgiveness, for love to expand. Now gently start bringing your awareness to the neck, your throat chakra. Your chakra of self-expression and personal will. Your chakra that allows you to speak your truth. Visualize a beautiful, bright blue spiral light spinning in this area. As you inhale into it, allowing it to soften and expand more. Allowing your throat chakra to get fully and completely nourished. Bringing with it balance. Moving upward, bringing your awareness between the eyebrows, your third eye. Chakra of wisdom and intuition. Visualize a beautiful indigo, purplish light spinning in this area. As you inhale deeply, allowing this light to become softer, to expand, covering your whole body. This beautiful spinning light stays between the eyebrows, spinning indigo light, filling you up, nourishing your inner wisdom, bringing with it clarity and understanding. And gently bring your awareness even higher to the top of your head, to the crown chakra, the chakra of oneness, deep, deep purple color, connecting you with the entire universe. As you inhale deeply, picture this deep purple color, deep purple light spiraling at the crown of your head. With each inhale becoming softer, expanding more, washing over you, bringing with it balance, a connection to universal energy that surrounds you and that surrounds us all. Now feel this energy covering your whole body, from the crown of your head to the tip of your fingers to the tip of your toes. It's a powerful energy. Allow yourself to pull it in, absorbing it, pulling it in, all the way into your navel area, allowing you to store this energy, powerful energy. So you remember that you can tap into it anytime you need. Taking deep, 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 long inhales. Deep, long exhales. Allowing these powerful lights to flow in and out. Softening, expanding more and more with each breath. Bringing more balance within your body. Allowing you to root, ground, and be centered. Allowing you to speak from your heart, to honor your truth, and to stay connected. connected with your inner wisdom, connected with the universal energy that constantly flows through you. Very, very gently. Start bringing your awareness back to your breath. If you feel the need to stay in this space, please allow yourself to do so, closing class from here. Otherwise, gently start rubbing your thumb across the other four fingers. Gently bringing your awareness to the air on your skin, floating on your skin, and then softly allowing your inner wisdom to guide you. Start creating whatever movement feels good for you in this moment to allow your body to start reawakening from the inside out. Maybe taking a stretch, maybe hugging your knees, taking whatever feels good for you in this moment. And then slowly we'll make our way back up to a seat, keeping the eyes gently closed. Bring the hands to the center of the chest. Both hands flat. Taking a moment, feel your heart beating. Taking a moment to again revisit the intention set in the beginning of class. Take a deep, deep inhale from the very, very base of the spine to the crown of the head. Exhaling from the crown of the head to the base of the spine. Inhaling deeply. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Remembering that you have everything you need within you. All of the tools, all of the strength, all of the wisdom It's all deep within. Gently bringing the hands together at the center of the chest. We'll close class with one beautiful Om. Taking a deep, deep inhale to the nose. Oh. Thank you so, so much for allowing me to be of service. Namaste.